What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're back for another episode, and it's going to be the first episode starting our bass fishing season this year. Like I said in one of the previous videos, Alicia and I had a kind of a bigger surprise. Not that it's going to make a whole lot of difference on the channel, but this year we decided that with as many tournaments as we have up north, and there's a few other different tournaments that we want to fish up north, we decided it'd be a good idea to go ahead and get us a kind of a permanent living spot. When I say permanent, I mean summer-wise. As many tournaments that we have up north, we were always constantly having to get Airbnbs. You guys have seen a few of them in the videos, but having the dog that goes everywhere with us, as you can see, she's sitting right there in the door. It was always kind of difficult for us because it's not like we could go up and get any hotel room, go get any house or anything of that sort. So we were always having to try and find a friendly dog Airbnb, which wasn't so difficult. It was more so the fact of we always were so far away from a lot of the different locations. So we went ahead this winter and actually purchased us a camper, and we got a permanent spot up here, and it's gonna make things a lot easier. We have over half of our tournaments are all up north, and most of the tournaments are within an hour location of where we are. So yes, we'll still have some that we're gonna have to drive an hour or so more to get to, but it makes it nicer because it's kind of like our own home, home away from home. But we got it this winter, went and picked it up, brought it back, had to do a little bit of work to it. Nothing special. It's only 2012, so it's not like it's brand new. But the only thing that was really wrong with it was this. As you can tell, it's kind of redneck engineered. They blew a tire, ripped off I would call it a fender flare, but it's not really what it is on a camper. But so we just kind of self-tapped that on. We had to reseal everything just so it was good to go. It had no water damage or anything. The stairs were a little tweaked and bent. The back jacks were a little tweaked and bent, so we had to kind of bend that stuff back together. We fabbed up the bottom step because it was non-existent. So yeah, we just kind of wanted to give you guys that and give you a little bit of a short tour here. We'll step inside, come in the door, and humble abode. It's got a real nice couch. It actually pulls out into a inflatable air mattress. The dining table drops down into a bed as well. Pretty good sized fridge. As you can see, it's kind of not really cluttered. We just got up here, so we're unpacking some stuff, so it's not quite all put back together. And then behind me here, that's where the bedroom is in the bathroom. But yeah, just kind of a home away from home and a little bit easier for us. But anyways, I'm gonna quit blabbering about this because you guys aren't here to watch just camper walkthroughs. So first stop is our first club tournament that we get to fish this year. We've already missed two, so unfortunately we're not gonna be able to chase points like we did last year unless something drastic changes or there's a lot of people that also don't fish tournaments. But it's gonna be tough. River's been up some, and a lot of the stuff in the area that we're fishing is flooded islands, so it's going to be trying to find a hard bank and see what we can do from there. So stick with us, guys. We're going to hit the water for a little bit of pre-fishing, and hopefully you guys enjoy. It's a good one too.
Up by that tree.
Yep. I'll take 5 of them in the tournament. Well, I guess we need 10. It's 2 day. All right. Well, they'll bite a frog. keeper. He'd be close. Yep. Off the wood. He'd have been close to a keeper. I put a missile base on that time though.
To my Texas rig. We're gonna switch back to Frogger in your bad.
They're both hitting it pretty good.
Took off running with it.
They're the ones that are biting.
I got a little bigger.
What's going on, guys? And welcome back for day number 2 of pre-fishing. After yesterday, we didn't really get a ton of clues. The river is extremely high right now, which is making it a little more difficult because almost all the islands up here are flooded and these fish can pretty much go wherever they want. So, but the only clues that we kind of came up with yesterday is they've been sitting in some grass and on wood. But there's another, I don't know what the plant is or what it is, but it's kind of a leafy looking plant. Almost like one that's on a tree. And we noticed that if we're fishing around that, we didn't get bit. So we at least were able to eliminate something. But we were just happy to get out yesterday and finally get some fish in the boat. But today we're checking some areas that we've done fairly well on in the past, checking some new stuff out, and then just gonna kind of bop around all day and see if we can find something. We just gotta try and get lucky enough to come across the certain stretch that's got some fish on it and go from there. So hang out with us for the day and see if we can find some fish.
Yeah, I cast up once. I want to see if I can get anything else on this drop off. I didn't even start reeling yet. He feels smaller though. I literally sank and he hit it.
Well, guys, as I'm sitting here trying to edit this video, I found out I also did not film an outro for this video as well. So just kind of a quick little recap, that little montage that you guys saw, because that's basically what it was. was 4 days of pre-fishing. All 4 days of pre-fishing, we had over 30-mile-an-hour winds. The channel was rougher than rough could be, so Alicia and I were kind of trying to pick our spots that we wanted to fish on the pool, and then find a ramp that we could use that was fairly close to it. That way we didn't have to run out in the big rollers. So we did that and just kind of picked the pool apart doing that, and then fishing as much water as we could, but we could not come across a pattern to save our hind ends. Fortunately for us, the pool that we're in for this tournament, we have a spot that usually has fish in it. It's just going to be whether or not we can find where they're at during the tournament and hopefully be able to catch them there. But with the wind, the rising water, it's just ridiculous out there right now, and trying to find fish was difficult. But if you found them, you found a school of them. So that's kind of what we're going to be banking on for the tournament. So if you guys did enjoy the video, we're definitely glad to be back out in the boat. I can't tell you how many times after we caught our first bass, we're okay with getting off the river because it was just brutal out there. So looks like gonna have kind of some similar conditions come tournament days. Even looks like we might run into some rain too, but we're gonna do what we can. And yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We should have quite a few tournament videos coming this year, due to some new ones that we're trying to fish this year, and also fishing 2 clubs again. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and feel free to drop anything down in the comments below. We like to interact with you guys as much as possible. And yeah, we will catch you guys in the next episode.